Do I see a crafting grid from refined storage behind me? I think I do. Let's get started here, guys. I've been AFK for a little bit so I can let the blast furnaces work on the iron and gold. Copper, that's really great. And you can see in the text here it says, hey, a villager has arrived. A visiting villager arrived. Hey, this place is pretty nice. I think I'll stick around. So he was sleeping in the bed when I came back from AFK. It was nighttime. I kicked him out and I picked him up. So we've got a spare villager here, and that's excellent. Now, I also went over here and looked at this guy here. He did some trades. Enough that I could be able to get flux crystals, and I am at a point here where I can see these presses here, and I think we're going to need those. Because today we're going to work on, I think, getting rid of this. I hate this. This is really bad. I would like to get all of the refined storage, okay? So we're going to take a look at what it takes to do that. And so I usually work on the controller first, so let's look at refined storage, and let's see what we need for that. So refined storage, we're going to need the controller. What? I have this thing up here. Look at this. I'm going to bookmark it. Like, what is this? Weird thing, guys. I'm not sure what's going on, but the frames for the incubator and the breeder have gone away. And I just noticed that they're gone also up here in what I've bookmarked. So that's kind of weird. Anyway, back to this. We're doing refined storage. We're going to bookmark the controller. Okay. We're going to bookmark a crafting grid. We're going to bookmark a disk drive. Where is the drive system? Am I not seeing it? Up here. And we're going to eventually try to go get our disks. We'll do that in a little bit. So, the controller. We need to have lots of quartz enriched iron, which is why I was trying to get iron in the first place. Fluix crystals, and as you can see, we can just trade for the fluix crystals, and I've gotten some of those already. And then what else is needed here is a machine casing, which is more quartz-enriched iron with a cable, which again is just fluix crystals and quartz-enriched iron. So if we take maybe 3 stacks of this, which is iron, and we go and grab a stack of quartz, which is right here, we should be able to make, I believe, quartz-enriched iron pretty quickly there. And we have 4 stacks of quartz-enriched iron. That is excellent. And so now let's see about what we need to make. We need to make cables. And this is from refined storage. They look like this one. Here we go. And let's just do that for now so we have enough just to get us kind of like situated for what we're trying to do. And we should have everything else in here in the storage system to get a controller. So let's see if we can do that. See, it says machine casing. Let's make the machine casing. There we go. And the controller. Yes, we have a controller. That is good. Now, I don't know where I'm going to set this up. Probably right here once I take all this out. But for now, I'm going to set this down over here. Okay, that's one piece of the puzzle. Let's work on the drives next. So the drives take another machine casing. Let's make that really quick. The drive takes a chest of some sort, which we can make those easy. So now we're trying to make this advanced processor. And the advanced processor is a raw advanced processor. Okay, that's easy. And that is diamonds we have, redstone we have, processor binding, string, and slime balls. We have that, so let's grab that. Let's grab a couple of those. There, we got 16 of that. And next is the printed silicon. Now, this is very interesting because we need to make an inscriber, which we probably need some form of power with. We've got to provide power to it. We need an inscriber, silicon press, and silicon. So silicon you get from, basically, it looks like blasting down Certus quartz dust. And we have that right over here. We got tons of that. So I'm going to do 4 stacks of this and just throw it in this blast furnace system and let it go. We should have enough resources for that, right? And there they go. Good. So that'll cook down and make silicon for us. So we just need to get... I forgot where I was at with this. We just need to get the inscriber press, an inscriber, and power. So let's see. Does this guy... I saw that he had some presses here. He has a logic press and a calculation press. Let's grab those. Looks like we're going to need presses. Presses are kind of like part of AE, applied energistics, but it's kind of intermixed in this pack. Okay, so we need some emeralds. I only have 59 emeralds. We don't have a lot of emeralds, but just enough so we can get what we need, right? So let's see. We need to get calculation press, and we need to get the logic press. Now, does he go get more experience and get more presses? I don't know. So I'm going to try to get some of these fluix crystals because we definitely need them. Although it takes a lot of our emeralds. and he sells us slime. So we are going to need another one of these trading boxes and villagers and another inscriber. So we're going to make a couple of inscribers because we got to use one, and then we also have to put one in here. Okay. All right, let's make that trader. It's one of these. It's not even, you can't even see the icon, but it's right here. We're going to make the trader. It's just glass and all this stuff. So should just go right into here, right? There we go. It's here. I can't see it, but it's here. And we'll put that down. And there it is. Okay, so now we need to get a guy in there, a villager, which we happen to have one. So let's put him in there. And we need to make some inscribers. So let's make a couple of the inscribers here. That should be fairly easy, but let's go check what that is. So we're going to make a couple of these. We need to get some sticky pistons, which means we need 4 pistons. So, right? And then we need to get sticky piston. Sticky piston. There we go. 4 of those. And now we can make 2 inscribers. There we go. There's 1, and there's 2. Now we're going to put this one in here, and hopefully he has the right trades that we need. Is there an interface for this? I have to put it down first. No. How did I get that into the other trader? It's a trader, right? Yeah. So, do that, and it's shift. No. How can I not get this in there now? Is there an interface for this? I don't know why this isn't working now. Is there a bug with this? I can't seem to get this in here. Shifting does that. Okay, I got to figure out how to get this in here. It seems to be bugged. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me try to work on this. Okay, so I made the wrong thing here. This is an inscriber. We need to have actually a charger. So that's my fault. They look very similar, don't they? But they have different recipes. So you guys are yelling at me in the comments. That's what it is. So we'll put that in there. There we go. And now he's got some stuff here. So I'm going to try to conserve my my emeralds here by getting that. And that should help me out here. We're trying to get to the point where we can get some more of these things. Now, see, we can get a bunch of this because we got all sorts of silicon here. So let's put some of that in there and get some emeralds back. Nice. That's very good. And now we have, if we put quartz glass, we can get some emeralds. But I'm just going to get some more of Blux crystals here. We're going to use them. Okay, so we have 35 emeralds. And looks like we can get a matter ball, an inscriber calculation press, which we already have. And then next level is, I don't know, probably, I don't know. It's probably going to be, I don't want to spend a lot of the emeralds for this. So we're going to make another trader, and we're going to make another charger. And I'm going to have a few of these guys going. Hopefully we have some stuff, because that guy does take silicon, which could be good. That's I think that could be useful. So let's try this here. Make another trader. It really is here. Trust me, there it is. And we got a villager here. Throw him in there. Throw in the charger. That, there he is. And again, we're trying to get some things here. Hopefully we can get the other 2 things. Specifically the silicon press would be really nice to have right now. Okay, so you can do charge surge quartz for an emerald or silicon. Silicon, thank you. There, give me emeralds. And now we're going to get this again, doing the same thing, but now we have plenty of fluids, which is good. And engineering and logic. We already have logic, but we do not have engineering yet, so let's grab that. The only thing we need, guys, is just the whatchamacallit, the silicon press. So we can make more of these guys. I got plenty of this stuff. I just got to make sure I watch out for my emeralds. So I'm going to keep doing these things until we get what we need. All right, I am an idiot. It looks like you can also use a smithing table, paper, and silicon to get a silicon press. So that's really all I need to do. So I need a smithing table first. I don't think I've made one of those. I did make one. Good. Okay, so I'm going to put this down right here. And we need some paper, which I have. And we just take paper and silicon, and you get the press. I had to actually go and look at that in the JEI. So we've got all 4 presses now. That's excellent. So we need to use our inscriber to make silicon press, don't we? Is that what we need? Silicon. I'm trying to make this here, so we need to have the inscriber, and I do have my other inscriber over here, but it takes, looks like it takes some sort of power, so we're going to have to make some sort of power generation. So I'm thinking about using some sort of coal generator. Is there a coal generator here? Not quite what I'm seeing. Is there combustion? Is that what it is? Combustion? this one. This is what I'm thinking of right here from Cyclic. Just take some coal blocks, some pistons, some things that we have. So let's just try to do that. Make some pistons here. A couple of these. Okay. Let's, we've got some torches in here. We do. Okay, so we have a generator here for that. So let's put this right beside here. And we should be able to just take some coal and power this up. And it's exporting power. And hopefully this says, now it says up at the top, stored power 1.6. So if we put in a silicon press and we have 31 of these, it should, well, you can't put it one at a time, but we get what we need here, right? We needed to get that. That's a nice piece. And then we wanted to make, we're trying to make the drive system here, which takes the advanced processor, that takes a silicon press, and then takes all 4 of these things. So we should have all of that. And all we need to do is cook this down in a furnace. I don't know if you can put that in the blast furnace, but I put it in a regular furnace. And we should have all the pieces we need for this drive system, which is kind of cool. There we go. We got one of those. Okay, so then let's go to the here and hit the drive system and click that. And lo and behold, we have a disk drive. I'm going to place it over here now. This is not the final place. It's just where we're at for now. So that's good. Let me go check the quest, because sometimes they give us some nice rewards, right? Powering up, we got a solid fuel generator, which gives us 16 coal. Yay, 16 coal. So, and it's slowly generating power. That's good. All right. So now I need to look into the next piece, which is the crafting grid. This gets a little bit tricky because we got a few things we have to do. But to make another advanced processor, so one of these, which takes diamond. We need these, 2 of these, which are gold, and 2 of these, which take a base of iron. So we're going to need a bunch of those. So really, I need to get a whole bunch of these silicon presses done. And I guess I have to do them manually. So it's a pain, but we can do this for now. So let me go and run these through, get a whole stack of these printed silicon. All right, I put a hopper back here with the silicon, and it's slowly filling this up. But that should be enough for what we need to do right now. We know that we need an advanced processor, so we need basically processors, right? We need to get at least one of these, which is the advanced processor. We know we need a couple of the raw. We've got a couple of those. And I don't like how I did that. And we need a couple of these, which are the raw basic, which are based off of iron. And what are we missing here? Quartz enriched iron, that's fine. Now we're just going to throw these over here, and we'll have all of that created. So let's throw that in there, and throw that one there. Then we'll put those in there. And so then we have to, in essence, make the grid here. It just takes some glass or machine casing. Let's make another one of those really quick. And we're about there, I think. We almost have everything we need. Let's grab that piece, put those in there. Grab that out of there. We're just waiting on the improved processors. Get done. Now, in the meantime, let's go back here. The crafting grid. To make a crafting grid, it takes a grid, which is the machine there. We need this construction core, which is what we just made, plus glowstone dust. Okay. And the other one is a destruction core, which is what we made, plus nether quartz. We have all of that. So that should be the grid. Just got to get these 2 pieces. And I think we've got everything that we need to make the crafting grid. So let's make the grid. Grid is done. Wrong thing there. Crafting grid is done. So now we have just about everything completed. Can I put on the side of this? I'm curious. Yep. Okay, good. Those are the 3 main parts of the system that we needed for the system to run. We now have to make disk drives. So what I would like to do, guys, is I would like to target making a 64K drive. And the way it works is, if you look at the 64K, we're going to look for the refined storage, 64K storage part. This part takes 3 16s. Each 16 takes 3 4s. So that means we need 3 times 3 is 9. 9 4s. And the 1K parts, there's 3 of those. So it takes 27 1K parts. So we're going to have to make a bunch of these together. This will be pretty easy. So basically, it looks like a lot of silicon and glass and redstone and quartz enriched iron. So we're going to need a lot more glass right away. I can tell you that. And we have only that much glass, so we need some sand. I know we've got some sand here. So we're going to do a couple stacks of sand in our furnaces, and we're going to be going AFK for a little bit while we wait for this to process. Can we put that in here? Can we get... Yeah, we can put it in there. We can't do anything else with it. That's okay. All right. I forgot about the time in a bottle. Here we go. Let's use time in a bottle. You look how fast that's processing. Much faster. That's just great. I'll keep these loaded with sand. Take out some glass so we have it. Just keep updating it. This is great. Time in a bottle will save you so much time, guys, if you have it made. Okay, so it eventually will wear out, but we're going 32 times the speed, which is pretty darn good. So, look at that. We're almost used up 4 stacks of glass. That's already pretty nicely done here. Oh, excellent. Now see it slowed down there, so the effect wore off. But we already have a lot of glass, and that lets us get a chance to do some other things here. So let me grab some silicon. I already put some silicon. See, these things aren't working fast. Let's let that run faster. There we go. We're getting some more silicon. We need a lot of that for what we're trying to do. So see, make the time in a bottle. I still have over an hour of time in the bottle. So it's excellent. Okay, we need to make, we said 27 1K storage parts, right? So let's see if we can do this. Oh, we're going to do it one at a time. That's crazy. 1K. It probably needs all this inside the storage system. Let's just throw that up there. Of course, it's giving me some fits, trying to get in there. That's why we're trying to get rid of this. Okay, we have 1 part with us. So we have 5, 13. We need 27 1Ks, right? 19. What do we run out of? Glass? Okay, so put that in there. We got how much? We got 20 right now? Okay. And there we have 27 1K parts. Excellent. I'm going to throw that into the storage system for now. Now we need to go from there. We're going up to 4K. We need 9 4K parts. We bookmark this. And so 9 of these and they use these basic processors, which means we need 36 basic processors. So let's do that. The basic processor, of course, is going to take a lot more processor binding, so let's make as much as that we can. Oh, we're out of string. We're out of string. I need to get some flax and bone meal that, unless we can find some other way to get string. But that's all I think I can do. Okay, we have a bunch of the string here. Let's make that up there. We're going to make the 4K part, which takes a basic processor, which raw basic processor takes processor binding. Okay, let's get up as much as that as we can. We got 2 stacks. That's not bad, right? Okay, and we said we need 36 of this right here. I have 25 of the silicon, but I should have a lot more in here. Good. Okay, so we're doing okay on resources. That's good. So we need 36 of the raw. Okay. So how many can we make here? All that. I just want to need 36. Wow, this is so slow compared to refined storage as well. So here we go. We're going to grab that. And 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 36 raw processors. And we're going to take out the glass here. We're going to throw this. Let's put it up. Let's put 18 there. And take that out. Put that in there. Okay, so we're going to make that. Now, we know we need that. We know we're going to need, in a minute, we're going to need a 16K. And the 16K storage component takes, we need 3 of these. So we're going to need 12 of the iron ones. Or let's try the gold ones. So it's another raw processor, but it's the raw processor. The gold one, we need 12 of these, so might as well get those made. Right? And probably we're going to need 4 of the diamond one, I would think. So let's do that. And I think we have everything we need. We're just going to wait for this to finish processing. I went AFK to go watch the Starship launch, which was scrubbed, and I came back and I am dead. So I guess there's my stuff, and here comes, he's coming to get me. Let's see if I can lure him over here. Come on, little dude. Okay, now I can go get my stuff, and then I'll have an axe to kill him with. Rip. Here we go. You die. Thank you for the that stuff. There we go. Don't go AFK. You can still die. We got some basic processors still going on here. Okay, so I'm going to take these and put them into here so we can get the other ones working on making right now. Let's put those 12 in there. And now let's use this time in a bottle. I could go a little faster, but there we go. Let's get those done. Look at that. It's working pretty quickly. We got that, and we got that. Excellent. Okay. So let's see about this. We got our Where are the other? Oh, we put them in there. So we're trying to make the 4K. We need 9 of these. So one. Why is it not doing that? It's because I have them in my inventory. Yeah, get them out of my inventory. All these parts. Get them out of here. Okay, 1 storage part. There we go. 1. And we're going to count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we are. We have 9 4Ks. Now we're doing a 16K, so we'll hit that. And it is this storage part. We need 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we need our good old 64K. And so that looks like this. And we should just have 1 of these. And there it is. We have a 64K part. Now all we need to do is get a storage disk made, which is basically taking it looks like this stuff, or we make a storage housing. So let's make a storage housing. And then from that, we should make a 64K disk. And there we go, guys. We have a 64K disk, which would go into this system. So now I need to figure out a way to work on this. What we're going to do is we're going to take out these pipes, and we're going to set up this system right here, putting these in there. I'm probably going to use this as a power source since it's working really nicely. And then try to backfill it in so that it works. So this is going to be interesting because I don't want to break my chests if I can help it. Because I'm going to have to figure that out later. Okay, so let me just take this apart. If we need anything, we're going to have to rummage through the chest temporarily, but that's okay. Let's get rid of all of these interfaces. Can I mainline the interface? Doesn't look like it. I don't want to risk it anyway. And, yeah, this is going to be kind of fun once we get it all done. Okay, so we have this here, and this is our path going into this section. And this, instead of being this cable type, will be one of our own cables. So, okay, get rid of this one and that. Okay, so we're going to make a cable going into here. And then right here, I think, are the pieces that we need for this. Let me grab these. Okay, so these are all of the components of our storage system. I can see, like, for instance, this being the controller being back here. No, I think I'm going to put the controller forward. I want the controller right here, which will be behind this block here. I'm going to put the drive up high, which I can't do that yet. I'll put it right against here. And we're going to put the crafting grid right here. Oh, we got a loot bee, huh? Back there. Well, he'll drop some stuff. We'll see it. We're going to put our disk into there. So that's good. We need to get back there, though, so I got to figure out what I did here. We'll go in through here. Let's see. There. Maybe now we can get back to there. Right. Okay. We need to take our power source, which is this is from Cyclic, right? And we got some coal in there. That's good. We're going to put this... it needs to be in here to power this system, but I really need to have access to that for the... Oh, I can just put it above it. Okay. And let's put some coal in there. Let's just start generating power, which should power this system up. And it is. That's excellent. So I could right now try to get all of the storage stuff out of here and then hook up this drawer system second, which is probably a good thing to do. I'm not sure. We need to make... I don't have a way to do it, but what we need to do is actually make an external storage device, this thing right here. If we can make this without... by rummaging through our chest, if we can make that, then I could then hook that in and just see that first. And I would really like to have that done first. So let me see about getting these components. I'm going to have to do a lot of rummaging. So I've changed my mind. I've gotten rid of all the empty chests. And these are all the chests that are left. I'm going to throw everything into the storage disk first. I can always remove the disk, and so it will still be empty. That way we can make sure that the storage drawer system is hooked up and linked correctly. So, yeah, so right now I'm just going to start throwing stuff into the crafting grid here. I need to basically throw everything I have, except for time in a bottle. But you know what? I'll put everything in here. Everything should go in here. I'm going to start to grab everything out of these chests and see if I can get this system hooked up into this storage drawer. Wow, 500 slot storage drawer, this disk. And so it'll be something like this. I needed my pick, actually. Let's go into here and grab my pick. That'll work out good. And grab all of that. We'll go into this crafting grid and just start to throw it in there, okay? And you can see that's empty, and I'll take this chest out. I could just grab the chest by just destroying it, but then I worry that some things will be, like, lost. So we'll just grab this, and I'll start to slowly put this over into the storage system. Okay, I've cooked up 2 basic processors. I've cooked up 2 improved processors. Or sorry, 1 improved processor. So now we have to get some of this, what is it, glowstone and quartz. So there's a quartz. And where did the glowstone? There it goes. And so we should be able to make one of these into the construction core, one of these into a destruction core. And that should be all we need for the processors to make this external storage thing. Oh, we need another chest. Okay, so let's make some chests. That is easy to do. Just have 1 here. That's interesting. Here's a bunch more. Okay, external. And there it is. Okay, so that is the external piece. And that goes in right here. I'm not going to put it in. Well, I could put it in now if I get rid of this log. I can jump over it. We want to set this up, though, with a higher priority so that it's just like we did with this here. We want to make sure we have a higher priority going in here. So there's a priority here. Let's set it to plus 10. Okay, so it's a higher priority. Now we just got to get cables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables. And we should be able to see that. So let's make some cables here. And again, it's this one right near the end, cable for assign find storage. And let's get 2 of those. There we go. Let's make another set there. That's 12. That's excellent. And now that I've done that, just so we can see what goes on, I'm going to take out the disk. Okay, so now we have nothing in our storage at all that it can see. The idea being that if I do this right, we should be able to see this pretty quick. So let's go out here from this system right there. And we're going to connect it up here like that, okay? I left this part here separate for a reason, and I'll explain that in just a second. So now you can see everything that's in our storage system. Now let's do a quick test. What's the one thing that's like we don't have a lot of? We don't have a lot of emerald blocks, right? Okay, so you can see here, if I took out the emerald block, that's all we have there. And where is emeralds? Emeralds are right here. We have none. Now if I put this disk back, and I'd probably have emeralds in the disk system because it wasn't hooked up. I'll have to fix that in just a second. But if I put this back here, this emerald, and I say put that emerald block, that's 1 block, and you can see it did go back. So that means that part is working fine. Okay, so now we've got to figure out another part of this puzzle, and that is the fact that this right here is not getting power. It's going to run out of coal, and we want to export coal. Okay, so we're going to try to export from the system, so we need to make an exporter, which is this right here, which takes another improved processor and a construction core. So again, these things are pretty easy to make. I showed you how to do this. This is the raw. And the other one is an iron one with glowstone. So I'm going to make this up and get the exporter right now. All right, I have all the parts. There we go. We can take out the exporter. And now we need to also have coal. This is like we're going to show what do we want to export for our power system. Okay, so now if you look here, we're going to go back into here for a minute. You can see that it says it has 58 coal in the system. I'm going to put on the exporter here. And it still says 58 coal. It's not exporting right now. But if I go onto here and I say export coal, you can see now it's going up 62, 63, 64. This will keep this automatically fed at all times. That is excellent. So that is working nicely. So we don't need this really anymore. So I can start to close this up here. And I'll probably fill out the back there and make it look right. Let's get some more oak. And then we have to do something here that I kind of messed up the order of operations of what I wanted to do, but we'll get that fixed right in just a second here. And that is the fact that if I look here, you can see on Emerald, it says I have 17 in the system. But if I look up emeralds here, I've got a total of 47, which means there's some emeralds stored inside of the disk because I inserted them into the disk before that other system was set up. So what we're going to do, I think, here is we're going to make what's called a... I have to look at the actual thing here. I know what it looks like. Where is the icon? It's a drive system. It's like a drive, ME drive thing right here. The disk manipulator. What this does is it allows you to take a disk, you put it in here, and it will take the contents off of the disk and insert it into your system. Kind of like a defragmenter. But what the nice thing about it is when you take a disk and it goes out, it takes the stuff back in, it'll put it in the right place. So those emeralds would then be put into the storage drawers rather than our storage system. And that's what I want to do. So I have to make that next. While I'm going to build that, I thought I better have another disk. So I've got most of the components. I've been making them for a 64K. I'm going to make another 64K disk. Okay, let's make this disk manipulator here. So we need to have 2 storage housings. This is pretty easy to make. 1, 2, we have to have the state machine casing. I have that already. So we need to make a construction core and a destruction core. So there's one of those, and here is the other one, okay? So with that being done, we should be able to make a disk manipulator, and there it is. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here, is if I put this right here, it's, you know, it's online, it's in the system. All of my items are currently in this disk up here. You can see it's got 7,802 items, right? I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put in a blank disk. There is nothing in the storage system now except for what's in the storage drawers, and I'm going to put this in here. And if you look at it, you can see the numbers slowly going down. Now, eventually you can get some upgrades, which will make this go faster, stack upgrades and speed upgrades. But in essence, what it's doing is taking the items and figuring out if it goes first into this system here, which has higher priority, or if it goes into the disk up here. See, so you can see slowly it's figured out. It's only gotten one item so far that's not gone into the storage drawer. So that's how I keep my storage disks very defragmented, is I put the disks every so often into the manipulator, which will keep it kind of slimmed down. I do that because if you put stuff in a storage drawer, it's less laggy having the stuff in here. When you start to get so much stuff in here, it gets a little bit laggy, and we don't really want that. So we put that in there, and let's put that stick that we just got in there. And this is looking kind of nice. I think it's going to look really nice. Now over here, I have this system right now to basically going off that same power that we're using. It is making up the printed silicon in case we need it. I figure we'll need it for some disks. One of the things that I plan on doing when I'm off camera between the episodes, I'm going to try to fill this up with 64K disks. It's not hard to do. It just takes a little grinding work. So that'll probably have that. That way we have a full amount of storage and I won't have to ever worry about it again. All right. It's too slow. I got to make this, which is a stack upgrade. It takes 4 speed upgrades and some sugar. A speed upgrade is just more of the sugar and the regular upgrade. So we're going to make this. We need to, oh, we're running out of quartz enriched iron. I even put that all back. We don't have enough quartz enriched iron. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Well, let's just make it. We know we've got plenty of resources here. So let's just do that. And there we go. I'll put that into the system. Okay, let's make those speed upgrades, which is just regular upgrades, right? That refined. And we're making the upgrade, which is this right here. And we need, what, 4 of these? Probably. Okay, and then we need the speed upgrade, which is this. We need 4 of these. I need sugar. Do I have a lot of sugar cane? Probably. There we go. Okay, so we can make speed upgrades. This is pretty easy, too. There's that, and then we need the stack upgrade. That's what I was looking for. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put that into here. That should go well, and I probably could put in 3 speed upgrades now if I want to. Since we're already doing this, why not, right? Make this process very fast, so let's make the speed upgrade. 3 more of these casings. Do I have enough of that? I don't have any more of the improved processor. That's okay. We'll just do 1 speed upgrade. That should be enough right there. Okay. So now I still have these 2 disks. I'm going to take the one that has only 284 items. I'm going to throw it back in here to empty it out just to see what happens. And you can see it goes a lot quicker. When it gets done, it pops it over here. It has nothing in it. Okay. Now I have that disk down there. We're going to take out that disk that has all of our stuff and put the empty one up here. And now we're going to do this again. And it should go faster. You can see it is going down faster, which will empty that disk out and be good for us now. So we'll have completely put in the right places. So this is working out nicely. And the disk is now cleaned up, and there we go. So now if I look at emeralds again, you can see here it says we have a total of 50 emeralds. And so if I go over here and look at the storage thing, it should say we have 50. And it does. So that means that everything that should be in these drawers that already exist are already there, and the rest of it is associated into the storage disk, okay? Now, I kept this disk separate because I'm going to be using this to do, like, the swapping system every so often to make sure I do everything right. So, because sometimes these things get full. You know, it runs out of space, and then instead of dumping in there, it dumps into here. So this is just a way of keeping things pretty well clean. I'm going to put this disk into the system here, and there we go. I'm going to close this up. So one of the things I'm going to do off camera between this video and the next is I'm going to work on making up all of the 64K disks here so that this system has 8 of these disks. That should give us plenty of storage for what we need to do for the rest of this series, okay? And yeah, that's about it, guys. We have got a great system here. Let me take a screenshot right here. Let's do it this way. Let's take a screenshot this way. So for the thumbnail, you guys know how I do this. I do it a thumbnail here. We're going to go like that. There we go. That's the thumbnail. While I'm here, I'll do that. And, yeah. So, I sure hope you like this video. I did. I mean, you know, I got storage now, and it works instead of that integrated dynamics. It's great for early game. This is much better for what we want to do from now on, okay? So if you do like this video, please click the like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.